As of 10 a.m., Tropical Storm Nicole is located roughly 210 miles east of West Palm Beach and is moving west at 12 miles per hour. Nicole is still a tropical storm with maximum sustained winds of 70 miles per hour. The most recent track shows that it will make landfall in Martin County as a Category 1 hurricane and will move through the state, exit into the Gulf of Mexico, and then make landfall again somewhere in the Big Bend region in North Florida. The combined winds and storm surge will contribute to continued beach erosion in areas that have already seen erosion from Hurricane Ian. The wind field from the storm is very large, and we expect impacts to stretch far beyond the center track, including tropical storm force winds as far north as Jacksonville. Winds are the main concern with Nicole, but we also expect to see some heavy rains, the potential for flash flooding, and 3 to 5 feet of storm surge in some areas. Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Indian River, Brevard, and Volusia counties are currently under a hurricane warning. 49 additional counties are under tropical storm watches or warnings. Evacuation orders have been issued at the county level on the east coast of Florida in counties including Brevard, Flagler, Martin, Palm Beach, St. John, St. Lucie, and Volusia counties. Obviously, that is zone specific, so make sure you know your zone and pay attention and listen to the local officials. People in the impacted areas should continue to pay close attention as the storm progresses. I think we know these things can be dynamic, and so please exercise that diligence. For those under evacuation orders, remember, you don't need to go hundreds of miles away. Instead, you can go tens of miles inland, stay within the state, and still be safe. Now, we're ready. We have more than enough resources to respond to this storm. On Monday, I declared a state of emergency for 34 counties so that communities had ample time to prepare for the storm. Kevin and his team have been in constant communication with both utility and fuel industry partners, including FPL, Duke Energy, TECO, municipal electric providers, and rural electric co-ops. There are 16,000 linemen staged to immediately begin power restoration efforts, and Floridians in the path of the storm should expect to see power outages when you're having these gusty conditions. There'll be debris that will affect power lines and the transmission lines, and so just be prepared for that. These folks are staged, and they will obviously proceed to do a restoration as rapidly as possible, but you should prepare to have some outages. The Florida National Guard has activated 600 guardsmen, and we have 7 urban search and rescue teams on standby and ready to respond if needed. 15 shelters are opening today along the east coast of Florida. There are 17 school districts that are closed or that dismissed early today ahead of the storm, and a total of 23 school districts will be closed tomorrow. For an updated list of school closures, visit fldoe.org/storminfo, fldoe.org. Please continue to monitor your local weather service for updates, and please make sure to finish any outstanding preparations. Visit floridadisaster.org/get-a-plan if you need more information. And again, this is likely going to be a storm that you're already seeing gusts now, but in terms of it making landfall, the best estimate is very, very early Thursday morning, 2 a.m. And it will affect the state, huge parts of the state of Florida pretty much all day on Thursday. Okay, Kevin.